At our OFan Day event last year, we released the Arkfeld Ultra, which is our flat design flashlight, but it has beefed up electronics and it's made out of OAL, which is our own specially designed aluminum that even has better scratch and dent resistance than 7075 aluminum, which is highly regarded as one of the best aluminums that products are made out of today. So we've got one of the best materials in a flat design light that is very easy to carry, 1400 lumens, it's got a green laser, and it's got UV, magnetic charging, a really beefy deep carry pocket clip, and a lifetime warranty. Now, that is why I love the Arkfeld Ultra so much. But I also find myself using a utility blade all the time. I mean, look, using a fancy pocket knife with M390 steel, 20 CV, that's great. But you have to deal with sharpening it, and eventually that blade will end up just being worn out from being sharpened so many times. So a utility blade, especially considering how many boxes we are opening on a daily basis here at Olight, this makes the most sense for my kind of lifestyle. So when I found out that the U1 Ultra was coming out with a ball bearing flipper and a ceramic blade, I knew that this was absolutely what I wanted to accompany my Arkfeld Ultra. So in this video, we're going to go straight down to the tabletop and do a deep dive on this beautiful new utility blade called the U1 Ultra. Now, before we get into all of the U1 Ultra details, I did want to go ahead and just show you these color combos here. I love the fact that the U1 Ultra, at least in the tan version here and the gray, they perfectly match the Arkfeld Ultras that we offer. And we also have, of course, the Oclip Ultra that is in this same olive tan color. So it's good to see that we've got brand new products here, but if you already own these, you are going to have a perfect match. I went ahead and also grabbed just one of my all-time favorite personal Olights, and that is the titanium blasted here IXV. You can hopefully see in the video there that this blasted IXV is basically polished at this point. That's how much I have used it, but it still looks fantastic with that wear and tear. So there you go, guys. Here is your OAL variants of the U1 Ultra. And then we also have the titanium version here and some matching Olights that go perfectly with them. So let's go ahead and kick it off with the titanium variant, and then we'll go with the OAL. So here we have it in TC4 titanium. What's really interesting about this is it uses these extremely thick slabs of titanium, and this thing is quite hefty, a little bit heavier than you would imagine. It's 2.89 ounces. Now, the closed length, so this length right here is 3.38 inches, and the overall length is 5.74 inches. So you can see it in my hand. This is not large at all. This is definitely a 3-finger setup right here, and then you have the nice little finger choil there to make sure that you are safe from the blade. Now, this is a button lock, so this is really just one of my favorite knife configurations because when you want to open and close it, your fingers don't need to be in the way of the blade. So if this was a frame lock, you would have to move the frame out of the way and then push this forward to close it back like this. With the button lock, all you have to do is just press the button and it will just swing closed. So your fingers are not anywhere near the blade with that finger choil and the fact that you can press the button and let it drop shut. So in terms of safety, it's excellent. In terms of the fidgety factor, I mean, I could literally just play with this thing all day. Not only does it have a really nice flipper tab with some jimping there, but it also has a thumb stud there. I'm getting used to it, but yes, it does have the thumb studs to give you another option. Now, when we open it up, obviously this is a utility knife. So it's not going to have your standard knife blade. Instead, it has this little stainless steel locking setup where you are allowed to put in a standard razor blade, but this one happens to come with a ceramic version. Now, what's nice about the ceramic blade is the fact that it is 10 times stronger than your standard stainless steel blade. It also doesn't get all gunked up when you're opening boxes with it and all that. All the sticky, nasty stuff that sticks to your pocket knives doesn't stick to ceramic the same way that it does with stainless steel. Now look, I don't think it's necessary to prove that a ceramic razor blade is sharp. I think we all already know that, but just to prove it, this is going to take care of any kind of quick slicing task that you may have. So just know that this is legit. This is insanely sharp in the ceramic. Now it comes with this one. Keep in mind, if you want to, you can continue purchasing ceramic blades, or it also works with a standard stainless steel blade as well. Just keep in mind, it comes with a ceramic out of the gate, but from there, once this one wears out, you can kind of do whatever you want. You can jump on Amazon, buy ceramic, buy stainless steel, whatever's in your price point, whatever you want to do. But the good news is this is compatible with your standard razor blades. Here is the gray version there. You got a little bit of that olive color in there, just like the Arkfeld Ultra. And these have the exact same stainless steel housing mechanism for the blade. They all come with a ceramic blade. The only difference is the color and the OAL versus the titanium. It all is just preference. So now I'm sure your next question is going to be, how do I remove the blade? So every single U1 Ultra comes with this really cool tool. This is a bottle opener, but it's also a tool in order to remove this blade. So what you see is this little screw right here, and I'm going to basically put this in here, and I'm going to unscrew. So we'll go the opposite way of tightening it, and there we go. All right, there we go. So what I'm gonna do now is I should be able to do it by hand. Okay, there we go. Depending on your hand strength, you might be able to do this, but either way, you can still use the tool or use your fingers to pull it out the rest of the way. Now I have it undone, and now I'm going to literally just remove the blade. And we will be able to just go ahead, push it in, and there you go. And then we'll just kind of feed it back into place, and then you can start screwing it back down. Again, you can just use your fingers up until it gets a little bit tighter, and then we'll put this tool in here, crank it down all the way, and now it is back to normal. So there you have it, guys, the U1 Ultra, which is one of the highest level and nicest utility knives, box cutters, whatever you want to call it, that I've really ever seen. And I wanted to just touch on one final topic. Yes, these are more expensive than your typical box cutter. If you are someone who's in the market, you want to go to Home Depot and buy a $5 box cutter, this probably isn't the product that you're looking for, because this has a lot of added value beyond just the utility of the blade itself. The biggest thing is the fact that this is constructed as if it is a very high-end pocket knife. I mean, I have titanium pocket knives that cost $200, $300 or more, and they basically have the exact same construction as this, maybe not even as good. I mean, the action on this thing is incredible. You press the button and it just drops shut. There's no button stick, which I have seen on a lot of button locks in my day. Also, the flipper tab right here is a great design with the jimping, so your finger just holds on to it, and it's got perfect centering, even though it is a box cutter, which is crazy to me, and it has a deep carry pocket clip. I want to thank you guys so much for checking out this brief overview of the U1 Ultra. This is by far the coolest utility blade that I have ever seen. I mean, the fact that it has action like a very high-end pocket knife, but you were able to use utility blades, I think that is a huge advantage. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I literally can't stop playing this while I am giving you this outro, but these are incredible. You got to get them in your hands. Head over to Amazon.com or Oknife's website to pick yours up today. We'll see you guys soon.